Anyone in here yet? Hey, Texas. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Sherry. Glad y'all could be here tonight. Let's see. We have 5 in here. Cool. Well, while we're waiting for a few more people to come in, I'm going to go ahead and light the incense. Hey, Jessica. How you doing? Oh, it scared me. Hey, Mike. How's it going? Hi, sweetie pie. Well, something I forgot to mention in the last live stream was that Terry and Al's spirit stalking has been going now for a year from, well, last January. And I don't know, we need to do a contest or something to celebrate. Um, hmm. Maybe we'll put a lottery up on the group page. Um, and if you're not subscribed to it, please do. We'll have that link up here a little bit later. But hey, Murad, how? But yeah, we'll have like a 1 year anniversary sign up sheet, and let's see, the winner will get, say, like a free full reading, full spread layout. I only do the abbreviated versions here because I have a limited space. But I'll put it up like on a table or something and do a full spread layout and do your fortune. I'll do it. I'll draw you an oracle card. I'll do a tarot reading, a rune reading, and a dice reading. And then I'll share that video with just you, whoever wins. Well, thank you, Texas. You live at the cemetery, Jessica? Bet you have quiet neighbors. Well, let me see. But yeah, go to that page and sign it up. I'll hurry up and get the posting up um, as soon as possible. And y'all can sign up and we'll pick a name. And the winner, hi, Terry, the winner will get a full reading, like I said. Um, thanks, Thomas. Hi, Danny. Welcome. I said welcome, Terry, I think. If not, welcome again. I'm so glad. Texas. That's no way to live. Okay, but yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the group, the Facebook group, keep watching the postings. Thomas will or someone will post it. Um, oh, okay, Terry. Just wanted to make sure. Hey, Nat. So glad y'all can make it. Well, let's see. Here's something I want to show you all. Now these aren't the actual coins or reproductions, but I thought I'd show you. They're ancient Greek. Um, let me see. Will it zoom in on that? Not very good. Oh well, it's tilted anyway. That don't help. That's the goddess Athena from Greece, and on the back it has oops, an owl, and the owl was the animal sacred to the goddess Athena, and the city of Athens um, printed these coins. Each city, state, area in Greece made their own currency. Um, Here's another one, and I'm not quite sure who it is on this side. I don't know if you can even see that. Hopefully. But on the back side, one more. It looks like, I think that's the Cyclops. Whenever they put the stick in his eye, um, Ulysses, Odysseus. Um, and if that be the case, then I'd say probably the guy on the front is probably Poseidon, because he was the father of the Cyclops. Oh, okay. Up there, Thomas posted the Facebook group page. Go there, sign up, and win a chance to have a full reading. Okay. Now, I want to show you all a piece of black zircon crystal. And let me see. It brings balance, spiritual grounding, and healing. Um, it helps you to love yourself and others and to recognize the spiritual aspects of yourself. Um, let me see. They're some of the oldest stones in the world, and the meaning of their name dates back to an ancient Persian word. Doesn't give it. Um, comes from all over the world, including the U.S. and Canada. Um, good for your intuitive abilities and helps you develop stronger psychic abilities. Um, stimulates your intuition. Um, good for meditation. Excuse me. Um, okay, what else? They can help bring abundance and prosperity. There is so much on this, I swear. Um, it helps to overcome prejudice of any type. I thought that was wild, including racism and other types of discrimination that separates you from any segment of the community, including homophobia. I thought that was wild. The birthstone months are September, and also they have something to do with Virgo, Leo, and Sagittarius. Don't quite understand that. Anyway, get a piece of zircon. I want to call them zirconia, but they're not. They're no relation to the cubic zirconia. The cubic zirconia is man-made, and this is all natural. I like yeah, it is beautiful, Sherry. I like and Sweetie Pie. Sherry, where did I find them? Boy, I don't quite recall. Um, geez, I've had it for a little while. I don't recall where it came from, honestly. But and it's kind of hard to come by. This is an untouched piece. It's rough cut or rough, whatever you want to call it. It's not been polished or tumbled or anything. So, but they use so much of this to make jewelry that it's rare that you ever see any like for sale as a natural crystal. Let me see. Have I missed anyone coming in? Hope I didn't. Okay, sure, Jessica. Come on. I think that's everyone. It's black zircon. That's what that piece is called, black zircon. And they put it in a lot of jewelry. That's I wasn't aware that they used it so much, but H pi W. Was he readying? I don't quite understand that, Jessica. Albert's in bed. He has to work early in the morning. Oh, and while you're all here, kind of wearing a hat. Not that it isn't fashionable or stylish or whatever, but I want to show you all. Yes, I got a haircut. That was just driving me crazy. I hate having my hair too long. It's real thick and it wants to just go everywhere. Okay. Let me see. Well, that was all I was going to talk about there. How's everyone doing tonight? I still have the sea glass sitting out here on my desk from Christmas where we had put it on the tree. I took all the wire back off of them and stuck them back in a box. Well, thank you, Nat. Okay, Jessica, hold your question. I'm not even there yet. Um, I still have to get my stuff together first. Um, but thanks, Nat. Oh, gotta do the singing bowl. And you already know what it looks like. You've seen it. I show it every time. Unless there's someone else new here. Oh, come on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hope that didn't wake Albert up. But the only thing I know that really does that is the spirit box. And a couple of people's voices. Okay. Starting off, I'm going to do a group card for everyone. Then I'll get back to the oracle cards later on. But it's supposed to be relaxing, Sherry. That's right, Tom. It's soothing. That's what it's supposed to do. Wild how they figured that out. Okay. I drew the Madame Endora's deck. And the first card is air. and I had my air cut off. Bad joke. I'm sorry. Air. Air. Okay. Air is the element of mind and spirit and represents the inner, unseen forces of nature. Air manifests itself in those who are light-hearted and free-spirited. However, a dreamy, indecisive, and forgetful nature may be attached. May be attributed to air as well. The signs of the zodiac that are governed by air are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I'm Libra. Seek guidance in the spiritual and ethereal realms. Okay. Hey, organic watermelon. Um, okay. First of all, I'm doing runes. So whoever wants a rune reading, Jessica, you put that question up there. Was that supposed to be for the runes or the tarot cards? Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Setting up my cloth. Okay, can you hear me now? Sorry, the mic came undone. Just lighting my candles. Okay. I'm all set up here. Okay. Belinda, hey, how you doing? I was starting to wonder. I saw Mike here, and I was like, "Where's Belinda?" I'm here. I'm here too. There we go. Move that out of the way a little bit. Okay. Jessica and Sweetie Pie. Jessica, what was your question? I'm sorry. I'm terrible with remembering questions. Thank you, Thomas. Okay. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Okay. That's right. That's what it was. Well, I need surgery. Okay. Well, Manaz. Well, and that's all. Well, this one was jumping like crazy. Oh, I forgot to pull the rune cards out too. It's new. I forgot all about it. Oh well. Let's see. Jessica wants to know if she'll need surgery. Okay, this is involving you personally. Escaping. Disappointments, loss, arguments, and fortune. Huh. Wow. I. It looks kind of like you won't. It's going to be kind of a little turbulent till you get the results. I guess you might have to have a test, or that's what I'm seeing here, possibly. You might have to have tests run. The results are frustrating, and, it's very aggravating for you. But fortune's going to be on your side. Now, don't take this for word. If you have any medical issue, be sure to check it out. Because I'm not a doctor. But there you go. It looks like you'll be fortunate, have a couple ups and downs, but prayers for you, Jessica. Okay. Hi, Drew. Welcome, Drew. Do you have changes coming up? Sweetie Pie asked. Let me drink some coffee here. Okay. Do you have changes coming up? Oh, really, Jessica? Wow. This may have had some pull. That was hard to tell. Rado. Right there. Things are going to be going along. I don't know if it means changes or not, but it is heading in some direction. Let me see. Reward, peace. Looking kind of positive so far. And finally, we have trickery, interference, deceit. Uh-oh. Let me see. Radical change. Oh, looks like it's going to be kind of nice for a little while, but then you're in for some radical change coming. looks like things are going to be running pretty smoothly. And then, I don't know, I see trickery, deceit. Maybe someone might gonna mess with you, possibly. I'm not sure, but it's gonna bring about a big change. All right. Well, good night, Drew. Oh, well, thanks for stopping in. Okay, that was all for the runes. You are my seer. Oh, that's nice, Jessica. Tammy wants a rune. Okay, one for Tammy. Well, what's your question? It helps if I know first. Do you have a question, Tammy? Do you want to know if you need to move? Okay. Does Tammy need to move? And don't feel bad. My fingers are awful about hitting the keys. Will Tammy and her boyfriend need to move? Okay. There's energy, positivity. Let me see what these might say. That could be taken either way. Will Tammy need to move? Oops. Come on. Steady. No. Oh, boy. Okay. This kind of indicates that you will need to move. Energy positivity might be positive that you will need to move. And this one means journeys, sudden change. So something's coming up, and I have a feeling that might be what we're talking about. Sorry to hear that, Tammy. I hope I'm wrong. Unless you want to move. Oh, do you have to move? It's kind of saying yes. It looks like it's in that direction. I didn't get any more of these. Just that one. So, but I have a funny feeling. Okay. Okay, Texas. Yes. What's your question, Texas? Okay. Texas wants to know if they'll ever net more than 6 figures a year. Let me see. It's questionable. Boy. There's a certain unknown to the answer here. Mystery, secrets. Something isn't, it can't be told through the runes, but they might give me a little bit more information. Oops. Okay, there's these two, and they were fairly weak. Wrong direction. Interference. Um, hmm. Something's blocking you from getting it. That might be what this big mystery is. What is blocking you? But in the end here, it says you're taking a wrong direction about getting there. So maybe if you change your strategy, you might have better luck. But whatever strategy you're using now to hope to get to that salary, you're on the wrong path. You need to try, you know what I mean? Something a little different. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tammy. I hope mine might start messing up too. Hopefully not. I always like to tell people if I go out, stick around because I'll try to get right back on as fast as I can. Might take about 5 minutes or so because I know before I had to restart my computer and everything and then sign back online. So just hang in there. I will return. Oh, Texas, yeah. That might be. That might be. But it just said you're taking the wrong direction. So just reconsider what you're doing now and try to come up with a different plan. Okay. Next up, I'll do some dice, but I'm going to run and get some coffee. Talk amongst yourselves. If anyone has a website here, boy, just let everyone know if you have a website. Don't ask for subscribers, but if y'all want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to. Okay, I'll be right back. No. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so no one wants a dice reading? You're done with this. Oh, that's right, Tammy. Yeah, I keep forgetting where you live. My mind's terrible for certain things, certain facts, and well, whew, like names and places and stuff like that. But you give me some of the weirdest trivia, and it'll stick in my head. And it's no good for anything, but except parties or something, trivia games. But excuse me. Um, That's something too. I'd like to maybe try to come up with a game to play on here sometime. Don't have to read cards all the time. So no one for dice. Okay. Okay, Tammy. Tammy wants a dice reading. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, Tammy. Okay. That is Saturn under Aquarius. Saturn's an Earth, and Aquarius is an air. And let me see, that's a 6. Okay. So lesser Earth over air. Here we go. When the heavy Earth is suspended over empty air, caution is advised. Lesser Earth over air provides a more careful approach than greater Earth would be, and is less extreme. This allows for the slow, certain translation of a plan into physical reality. Earth doesn't dominate, but it fills a path that creates solid ground where there was previously nothing in place. This approach is safe, but it brings on its own hazards, mainly that there is not enough commitment to Earth to ensure stable support, leading to hopes being placed on shallow foundations. Air is undefeated here, so the amount of Earth influence that is coming in has failed to translate the mental plans into physical form. This could mean back to the drawing board, to plan again, which could be positive. As long as the plan is not begun, returning to writing would be a very safe option. There's another more subtle but still positive aspect of this combination, which is that plans that remain on paper can stay true to their ideals without the temptation to prioritize money or manifest in the working world, without the temptation of prioritizing money or including compromises that might be needed if they are to manifest in the working world. There we go. The lesser Earth here is not the harsh reality check, but rather a reminder at a time when the plan can still be changed or continued. Okay, so work on your dreams, your plans. Good time to put them into action. Now's a good time to go for it if you haven't already. Oh, you are Aquarius, Tammy, huh? Well, that really applies to you then. Oh, that's funny, Tammy. Yeah, me too. Okay, that was all for the dice then. Okay, next I'll do tarot cards. So get your questions ready and put a T. Oh, you're a scorpion, Jessica. Oh, I know some scorpions. I'm not sure how your temper is, Jessica, but ones I know have a sharp temper. Okay, Tammy. And don't just plan, put it into action soon. Now's a good time for that if you can. I used to live by a cemetery too, Jessica. Actually, that was in one of my stories that of my experiences that I made. Let's see. Uh, Jessica wants a card. Texas. Okay, Jessica, what's your question? Oh, okay. Yeah. So far, everyone I've met. Oh yes, Texas. That's all things that happened to me. Um, I'm a I'm an amateur writer, and I do write fiction too. But those are true stories, and that's why I put them into like a story form because I wanted to really put you all there to kind of hopefully get a sense of what I was feeling at the time. But Okay, sorry about that, folks. I have a loose wire somewhere. Okay. Well, thank you, Tammy. Yeah, Jessica, sometimes I was scared myself. And a number of times I was really scared. And then some of the stuff didn't really scare me at all. But I'm sorry, Jessica. Uh, I've seen some bad news, bad advice, um, a bad decision possibly, uh, concerning something, money or something of value, um, financial troubles here in the near past, um, maybe something you've been working on is or soon will come about. You'll make it happen. And I see some a really good time here and in the near future. Things will be really good for you. Okay. Um, but then I see coming up you making a bad judgment call on something. Um, there's two money cards here. So perhaps it involves money. I'm not positive. It might involve money, but a bad judgment call. Okay, Jessica. But in the meantime, enjoy it while it's there. Looks pretty positive. Oh yeah, Texas. I mean, I do clown around a bit. At the end, I give that laugh, that laugh. But yeah, they are all true. And I've only been writing about ones that other people have witnessed or been there with me. I've only written about ones that somehow correspond with another person and not just things I've seen on my own when I was alone. I've made sure that there was another witness of some sort. Okay. About your health, and if I'll ever get back into shape. Okay. Texas is wondering about their health and will they ever get back into shape? Oops. Hmm. Well, this does talk about that. Um, giving you problems. Um, and you've been having all sorts of problems. You know, maybe not quite to the extreme of giving you nightmares like this person's having, but headaches. Maybe not literal ones, but um, annoyances. But kind of bad. Okay, I see things going good for a little while here, but it doesn't look like you're going to take any actions immediately. You're going to think out. You're going to think about things first before you get started, because once you get started, this shows you carrying a heavy load. It's going to be a burden, a real burden to get where you need to go. You can do it, but just this is just saying, hey, it's not going to be easy, but it can be done. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, your health might be what's been upsetting you, bothering you, but it'll calm down. This card shows someone having a nightmare. They're setting up in bed. And while this is a casket, it shows someone lying relaxed, peaceful, calm. So the health issues it looks like they might clear up, at least for a little while. And you will be victorious, but it's just going to be a bit of a struggle to get there. Okay? Okay, Jessica, will do. You do understand it, Jessica? Okay, that's cool. Tammy wants to know, will she find a job? Will Tammy find a job? Oops. Nope. About lost him. Will Tammy find a job? Ah, you'll like this one, Tammy. You've been juggling things in the past. They haven't been going well. Things in general just haven't been going well here recently. It's just not been your day. Um, but your judgment, it's been called into question. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure about this judgment thing, but yes, in the future, near future here, you should be getting a job. Something you've been trying to get here will come about. This is the card of work. So this was definitely meant for you. It will. It will happen. Don't know how soon, but it will happen here. Shouldn't be too long. Okay, was that everyone? No one else? Okay. Yeah, Tammy, that was fast because I saw right there. It was so plain to read and see. It was like, oh, it's coming. Yep. And it was something good. I wanted to hurry up and get to the good part. But I want to show you all too. I didn't know if you noticed. Tuck it in there. My shirt has a rune on it, and I'm not sure what the rune means. Albert was like, "You better find out. It might be something bad." But I don't think so. I hope not. But I think it has something to do with warrior or strength or something. But I do need to look it up. Okay, thank you so much, Thomas. Okay, I'll get to oracle cards in a little bit here. But yeah, although I didn't do any runes today, didn't show you any rune symbols. Bring you back up here for a little bit. Um, I did show you one. I might even know what that means. Excuse me. I still have just a touch of that flu left. This cough just doesn't want to end. Okay. Oh, it is Texas. It is very comfy because I don't know. I have a hard time with fabrics and materials. You know, it's got to be something really soft, or else it's just the heck out of me. Drives me crazy. And Tammy, that sounds like a good idea. Good luck to you. Um, keep your spirits up and stay positive because something good's coming your way, job wise. And I hope I haven't missed anybody. Let me see. Let me pull out my cards. And, I'll let you vote. Okay, turning y'all down again. Okay, here we go. This is Mystical Shaman Oracle cards. Pretty interesting. Get these in order. Okay, if you want the Mystical Shaman, put an S. There's Angels and Ancestors. If you want Angels and Ancestors, put an A. Moonology. If you want Moonology, put an M. Gilded Reverie. If you want those Oracle cards, put a G. And here's Madame Endora's. And if you want those cards, put an E. Okay. S. Oh, this is out of the picture a bit. Sorry. K S A M G E. Okay, Jenny wants an S. Welcome, Jenny. Jenny, right now I'm doing just Oracle cards. I've already completed all the readings other than the Oracle cards. Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. Yeah, that was an awesome reading. I was so hoping that one of those, there's 2 work cards, and I was thinking, oh boy, I hope she gets a work card. And right there it came up. That's 2 out of like 71 cards. What's the odds? 2 in 71. Okay, Tammy. Okay, we just have an S so far. Is that the only Oracle card we want? Red? Anyone want red? Okay, one more time. S, A, M, G, and E. Okay, that's 2 for the Mystical Shaman. Oh. Jeez. I have this shelf of books and decks of tarot cards and other stuff, and well, mostly oracle cards. Um, and every time I take out my oracle cards, they all just want to fall over. Ooh. And knock on wood. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Just in time for an oracle card if you want one. I'm going to have to maybe mix up my reading orders for a change. It seems like I always do it the same, and people come in and they miss getting the readings that they wanted. Let me see. Jenny, you got the sacrifice. And Okay, can you hear me now? Sorry about folks. Sorry about that. No sound. Um and who was next after Jenny? I think maybe Texas. You're missing the whole reading. Uh oh, welcome back, Tammy. Um hmm. Jenny, maybe you can go back and replay it. Or how long has that been out? Oh, there's no sound. Okay. Well, let me see. It was the sacrifice. Sorry about that. Um, okay. The sacrifice asks that you offer to Spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying, and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest at this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. Um, what is the one person or thing that you feel you cannot live without? It is the time to offer it all to Spirit so that it may unfold as it will. Do not cling to old form or allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourselves and your dreams for too long. Now is the time to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the front doors to infinite wealth. Do not delay. Okay? That was sacrifice. So, Texas is yes. Or next. Or, hold on. I'm back behind in the comments here. Hi, Becky. Welcome. Now, well, the bad thing is my chair is touching my microphone stand. And every time I move my chair just a little bit, it moves the microphone stand and the cord moves and it's plugged into another adapter, which is then it plugged into the computer and it's a mess. Okay. Okay, Texas is next. Okay. All right, Carrie. Welcome, Carrie. Sure, you can have a. I'm reading oracle cards right now. Um, uh, I guess you'll be after Texas here. I think. Okay, Becky wants one too. Cool. Okay, thinking of Texas. Hmm. They're so thick it feels like two's together, but it's just one. You've got the serpent. Ooh. Sounds bad, but who knows? Let's see what it says. Here we are. The serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she shed her tired old skin. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. The serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace his mystery. Shed that old skin that you have been attached to, and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you fresh experience to your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening. Wow. And this can be scary, it says. ah, trust the wisdom of serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful original manifestation. When you shed the past gracefully, life will not strip it away with great drama. Indeed, that is something you want to avoid. Do not use your energies to seduce others or allow yourself to be seduced, even by your own ideas. Okay, so good time for sounds like gradual transitions. Yes, Tom has posted a little while ago. He posted our group page. In case you missed it, at the beginning of the show, I told everybody we're having our first year. Well, we did last month. First year on the air as uh, Terry and Al spirit stalking, and I'm trying to shuffle and think at the same time, and it's not working. And I'm holding a contest now for whoever wins. I'm just going to have a drawing, and I'm putting it on the group page. So make sure you go to the group and join if you haven't already. But yeah, the offer is for a free full reading of all types of readings that I do. And there'll be the extended version, not the shortened version I use online. I'll go to a bigger table and spread out more and be able to use more cards in the readings and stuff. So let's see who was next. Carrie. Carrie asked for a card. Okay, and then Becky. Okay, here's for Carrie. Oh, that's pretty. You've got the spiral. It looks pretty, but it also looks kind of ominous there with those sharp points. I've never read this one before. From the galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells at the beach, the spiral is found extensively in the natural world. Its shape is a form of coiled serpent and has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown, then extending far out into the heavens. It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted peregrine dissolves in the depths of the psyche and energy is released to give birth to a new reality. To renew yourself, you must shed your own skin. There it goes, talking about old skins again. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the new soft skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine as the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal. The spiral announces the descent into the depths and a rebirth. Allow nothing to get in the way of this process, as this is the time and all the forces of nature are supporting you in this endeavor. Using stone, twigs, or yarn, build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. Into the spiral slowly. Once in the center, offer to the earth the feelings or situation that you no longer want in your life. As you walk back the way you entered, feel recharged for your new journey. That's interesting. Use sticks, stones, or twigs to build a spiral. And leave your old self in the middle, and when you walk back out, it's like you've been reborn into something else. Someone else. Becky is next. Okay. The mystical shaman. That is 38. The mystical shaman. This is the symbol of the myth maker and storyteller who is neither made nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolving through it, perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth, into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is a symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. Excuse me. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Take your own road, basically. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What could you do to become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up till now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there was no need to explain you to anyone or even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the formation of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. Wow. Just leave the bad memories and stuff behind. Let yourself be an open book, unwritten. Write your own ending in it, or at least the next step along the way. Okay, let me see. Okay, Becky's daughter once won. Her name is Katie. Okay. So, Katie, this one's for you. I'm shuffling as I'm thinking about you. Okay. Oh, we had that one before. The sacrifice. Let me give you the next one. Oh, the rattle. It's like a baby's rattle there. The rattle. Don't think it's talking about. Hope not. The rattle is the spirit caller, carrying the shaman's prayer to the four directions. The body of the rattle is like the earth spinning on its axis. With the aid of the rattle, the medicine woman instills a desired destiny in her future, closing with the prayer, Great Spirit, may your will be done. The rattle guides us to pray for all the earth, not just for our own personal needs. When we offer our prayers for the highest good of all, everything we need is provided for. The rattle comes to invite you to work with the tools of spirit, but be careful. They are very sharp and can hurt you and others if they are not used mindfully. Set your old tools aside and take up the drawing instruments of spirit. You are consciously stepping into the partnership with the divine. This is a time for courageous deeds. Do not let your hesitation get in the way of your expression. You want to catch God on the whisper, not on the shout. What you are trying to do is to craft your own desires, and expectations is already there and standing before you. Do not spin the world to your own benefit. You are being offered the Creator's tool, which must be put to use to serve a divine purpose. So try to think about things beyond yourself, more of the planet and a bigger picture of things. Okay. Okay, Tammy's next. Okay, Tammy. Sorry if I missed you, Tammy. The Ancient Ones. Ooh, the Ancient Ones. Oh, it's the very first card. Numero uno. The Ancient Ones are the shamans of old who defeated death and escaped from the tyranny of time. The Ancient Ones once walked the earth like us in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization. The Ancient Ones are inviting you to reach out to the future to bring birth to a new destiny for the earth. Go ahead, find out who you are becoming 10,000 years from now. If you accept the invitation, great power and blessings will come your way and allow you to craft a new destiny for yourself. Do not hesitate to bite off more than you can chew, because you have an unlimited spiritual resource available right now. The Ancient Ones beseech you to examine your attitudes and actions and be sure that they are the highest integrity. Not forgiving an ancestor or yourself is keeping you from the freedom you seek. Remember, this is no longer your karma. You can break the chains that once bound you to family drama and be free of your generational curses. Forgive the ones you need to release. Honor your biological ancestors by lighting a candle to them tonight. And if you have any family issues, good time to put them aside. Try to bring it to a close. Oh, okay. Tell her she's welcome, Becky. Let me see, where are we at now? Jamie's. Let me see. Did I get you, Jamie? Oh, okay. Well, you're welcome, Jamie. And you're welcome, Tammy. Did I get you, Jamie? You said thank you, but I don't recall getting you yet. Not yet. Okay, okay, okay. I was confused there for a minute. Okay, for Jamie. Jamie's got. Ooh, Jamie's got the sorcerer. The sorcerer. This is a source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feeling of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all things are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. Oh, um, have you been feeling out of sorts because you've been faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-acceptance is called for now. You must reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so you don't behave irresponsibly and cause more harm to yourself and the ones you love. It's time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and deeds. When you meet the energy of the sorcerer with humility, this destructive power transforms into grace, which you can use in service to the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make amends. Do it. It will set you free from the shadows and let you step into the light. Boy, Jamie, that almost makes you sound just terrible. I'm so sorry you got that one. Boy, that one don't sound very good at all. Yes, I do, Tammy. It's well, it needs some water. But hold on a sec. Just a sec. I'm still right here. But yes, that's what you've been hearing. If I can spin you around here. Oops, where are you? Come back. Up. Oh, come on. There you can see it. Come on. Where's that light? Well, the light comes and goes. But a fountain with candle holders. I don't know why you can see it sometimes and then it disappears. Oh well. Take my word for it. Yeah, Jamie, I almost had to chuckle through that reading because it was just so awful and mean. I was like, damn. Okay, that sounds good. I don't think Thomas ever asked for a reading. I'll give him a reading right now. He definitely deserves it. I hope we don't get another bad one like that. Well, thank you, Carrie. I didn't think your mom that bad. And then I like I said, I had to laugh almost because it was like this. It just made her sound so awful, and I was like, that didn't sound like her at all. Yes, he deserves one. Thomas, you've got water. And that's pretty. Water 61. Oop. But yeah, Jamie, try me next time. Hopefully you'll get a better card. Okay, Thomas. Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies the evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Boy, a lot of these are talking about changes and changing your skin and making new starts. And maybe it's telling us all something. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood, and that's true, and a new life that is revealed after a deluge. Water begins with our boundaries. Then, as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. When water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Know that they are going to be changeable and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. And if you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here. Go with it. Go with the flow. This is a time for cleansing unwanted energy and sticky feelings. Consider this. what water does to the flesh, it does to the sacred ritual, to the spirit. The spiritual cleansing, like baptism, is the opportunity to get an instantaneous experience with the timeless, non-ordinary reality in which all true creation takes place. Now is also a time that is pregnant with potential for you. Uh, I'm not saying you're pregnant, Thomas. It says you're pregnant with potential. Carl Jung talked about material womb-like significance of water as a universal symbol. Water represents the potentiality of existence. It precedes and sustains every creation, emerges from its manifestation. Immersion sustains every creation. Because of this, it symbolizes regeneration. Make way for the process. You can expect it to be messy, but worth it. So go with the flow, Thomas. Don't make waves in the water. Just go with the flow. Okay. It does, Thomas. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, was that everyone for tonight then? I feel like I have a hair down in my glasses. Well, if no one wants any more, I'm going to close up shop here. And probably call it a night. Hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday. Want to thank Thomas for all of his hard work. It helps so much. And anyone else that might have put links. Oh, okay. Well, Carrie, I only like to do like one reading at a time of each one because, in my personal experience, whenever you read one and you keep reading again and again and again on right after each other, it gets worse and worse and worse. And um, so I like to limit it just to one reading per time. Now, if you had gotten here earlier, I did my rune readings and dice and tarot cards. Um, I normally go live at 8 on Saturdays and 5 on Wednesdays. So if you want like a rune reading or something, you want to come in close to 8 if you can. Oh, I'll get one for myself later on. Oh, thank you too, Jamie. But yeah, Carrie, stop by next time. Um, and come, like I said, come by early and you can get all sorts of readings. Or Carrie, also, I'm running a program it's an anniversary special. Last month, a year ago, we first started the Spirit Stalkers. and it's been over a year now. A year last month. Today's the February 1st, so it was a year last month, and so join our uh, Facebook group page, and I'll have the sign up sheet. It's for a full reading, a complete reading of everything I do. Um, and like when I've been explaining to people what I do here is shortened versions of my readings because I have limited space and time to do everybody. But for the winner, I'll give a full out all the works reading. Okay, so join our group page, and I haven't gotten it up yet, so give me time to put it up. But then sign up for it whenever I do get it up. Okay. Um, okay. Thomas just posted it up there. Facebook.com groups Terry and Al spirit stalking. I don't I don't know your stuff there, Carrie. Unless you're on my friends list, I don't recall. But anyway, you all have a great Saturday night. Um, thank you for coming. Uh, until next time, remember, believe. Peace.